previously explained by the teacher. Sasa hivi tumepewa swali ambao tunatakiwa kutafuta time period kwa kutumia hizi disk ambazo zimekuwa attached to by the string, na pia tumepewa mass ambayo tutakuwa put at the center of the disk to measure time of oscillation, which by then the data obtained from the experiment tutachora graph from the data. In our question, we are provided with, we are told to suspend the disk horizontally, in which these disks are connected by strings. And then we are also provided by different masses, in which we can use in obtaining the time. And then we are told to find the time for 10 complete oscillation, and also the periodic time for different masses. So we start, and we are also provided with a stopwatch for recording time taken for oscillation. So we place our mass at the center of the disk, and then we displace the disk at a small angle, so that it can move to and fro. So after displacing our disk at a small angle, we start counting 10 oscillations. Depends on the question sometimes. We can be told 10 or 20 complete oscillation, but from our question we are told to find for 10 complete oscillation. So we displace. We start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After obtaining the time for 10 complete oscillations, remember this, our mass is 50 grams. So we record for mass of 50 grams, our time we have obtained, we record it. And then we are told we repeat the procedure for 100, 150, so we move on as the question says. So by now we replace the mass of 50 grams with the mass of 100 grams. We place it at the center of our disk as we did in the first one, and then we displace it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have also obtained our time for 10 oscillation of 100 mass. We record it again. And then we move on to the next 150 grams. We place it and then we record the time again for 10 complete oscillation. We displace our disk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have also obtained the time for 150 grams. We record it. And then we move on to the next mass, which is 20 grams. We place our mass at the center. And then we displace our disk as usual. 7, 8, 9, 10. We have obtained for 200 grams. We record it as usual. And then we move on to the next 250 grams. We record our time obtained, and then we move on to the next mass. We are told to measure until 300 grams. So it is the last mass to be measured. we displace our disk. As you can see, we have obtained the time taken by these masses to complete 10 complete oscillations. But then, in our question, from our question, we were told to replace the given masses by unknown mass m provided and to find its time and record it. This is our mass m. That means it is an unknown mass. So we repeat the same procedures. We place it at the center of our disk, and then we displace the disk at a small angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After obtaining the time for unknown mass to complete 10 complete oscillations, we also record it. So we have obtained the time taken to complete 10 complete oscillations by all these masses together with the unknown mass. And from our table, we were told to record the time, periodic time, log m, that is log of the masses given, and log t, that means log of the period, of the time period. So from our table, in order to obtain the time period, we take the time obtained, time taken by each mass to complete 10 complete oscillations. We divide by the number of oscillations. That means, let's say for 50 grams, it has taken 12.28 seconds to complete 10 oscillations. So in order to obtain our periodic time, we divide by 10, which will be 1.228 seconds. And then we also have to fill the table with log t. That means log for time, periodic time. So we fill it, and then we also fill the table for log of each masses, so that we can use this data to draw a graph. So, in order to see how our graph is, how we draw a graph and how to obtain the unknown mass m, you should continue following the next videos, and you will see how we obtain the unknown mass. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.